What's up, everybody? It's the Casual Fan, back with another video. Today I will be giving you guys my thoughts on week 4, my takeaways, all that. So yeah, let's get right into it. Alright, so basically this was a rough week for me prediction wise. Weeks 1 I went 9-7 on my predictions, which is not good. Week 2 I had a good week, 12-4. Week 3 I went 11-5, and this week 4 I went 8-8. Yeah, 8-8. It's not a good record at all. But let's start off with the first game. I predicted it right. I predicted the Bengals to beat the Jaguars. The Bengals are now 3-1, which means that they're first place in the AFC North. And Urban Meyer, he got caught lacking in a bar with this one girl after losing the game with this one college chick. About to catch a case. But yeah, I got that game right. But the next game, oof. Titans and Jets. Listen, guys, listen. I do not care what anyone says. I don't care if you say you lost A.J. Brown and Julio Jones. The Titans are a running football team. They run the ball. That's what they do. I mean, look at Julio and A.J. Brown's stats for the past three weeks. They haven't been doing that much. So, I mean, wow, this game was mind-blowing. The Jets won a football game. They beat the Titans. Like, what? Listen, the Titans, you guys just need to sell your organization. You guys are terrible. The entire AFC South is terrible. The Titans are still going to win that division, but with a record of like 9 or 10 wins. But the Jets just came out with a good plan. Zach Wilson balled out for the most part, and all they did was just stack up in the box and hold Derrick Henry to like a 100-yard game, which is like an average game for him. Derrick Henry's an absolute beast, but yeah, man, Jets get their first win of the season. Crazy-ass game. And then the Bears beat the Lions, proving me wrong. I thought the Lions were going to win this game, but, nothing too crazy from the Bears. I mean, Matt Nagy gave up his play-calling responsibility. Of course, they start winning. That's what the Bears need to do, to start winning, and, the Lions are the Lions. Then we move on to the Colts and the Dolphins. I predicted this game right. I thought the Colts were going to get their first win of the season here. Nothing too crazy. Jacoby Brissett's, he's a bum. Then we have the Browns versus the Vikings, an insane low-scoring game. This was a very fun game to watch because that Browns backfield, Baker Mayfield doesn't even have a lot of pressure on him. Yes, he does whenever he throws the ball, but all he's got to do is just hand it off to Kareem Hunt, hand it off to Nick Chubb. But then that wide receiver core, I don't know, but Odell Beckham Jr., I feel like he's slowing Baker Mayfield down. Like, he's pressuring him to throw. So, yeah, Vikings are now 1-3, which is great as a Packers fan. And the Browns are, I believe, tied for first in the division with the Bengals. Then Washington beats the Falcons. I thought the Falcons were going to win this game. I went bold here, and they almost did. But J.D. McKissick, I should have started him in fantasy. He went crazy and got that game-winning touchdown. Then the Bills. Let me show you what the Bills just did to the Texans. They just took them right here, and they absolutely violently thrust them over and over and over again. It's crazy. 40-0. This was the Texans team that I thought was going to be the team in the beginning of the season. And then the Giants get a win over the Saints. Put some fucking respect on Danny fucking Dimes. He's slanging it out there. Saquon Barkley's stepping up, even though I just traded him in fantasy, and I don't like saying that. But the Saints, that was a fluke week 1. Let's be honest. That was a fluke week 1. They're not that team. But yeah, overall, good win for the Giants. Then we have the Chiefs beating the Eagles. Honestly, this was not a very impressive win in my opinion. This was a much needed win, but I don't know how I feel about this win. Like, Patrick Mahomes and Tyreek Hill are obviously probably the best wide receiver quarterback combo after this week. But man, oh man, this Chiefs team has some issues on that defense. As for the Eagles are the Eagles. They'll probably be either the last team of the division or the second to last team of the division. As for the Panthers, they suffered their first loss of the season against the Cowboys. This wasn't a bad loss for the Panthers. They played well overall, and Sam Darnold's playing well, and everyone else is playing well. They just acquired Stephon Gilmore, and Trayvon Diggs. We need to talk about him for a second. That Cowboys defense is nasty. They got some dogs. They got some dogs over there, and their offense is top three in the league. And then we move on to the afternoon games, which was the Seahawks versus the 49ers. I thought the 49ers were going to win this game, but unfortunately Jimmy G got hurt. I think that's why they lost. Trey Lance played all right whenever he went in the game. Nothing too crazy. And, the Seahawks proved me wrong. Seahawks played good. And then the Cardinals point a finger in my face and you say, you know what, Nathan? You picked against us. We're gonna fucking prove you wrong. And that's what the Cardinals did. They walked into the Rams' house and absolutely gave them a hard time. 37-20. Cardinals are undoubtedly the best team in the league right now. As for the Rams, what's going on, guys? I thought you guys had this one. And then the Steelers versus the Packers. This was a pretty good game. I mean, I think the Packers, we started to lose it kind of towards the end of the game, but we kind of picked it up. Eric Stokes played all right. He was kind of being picked on by Big Ben, But overall, a good one for the Packers. Hopefully, Jair Alexander just gets healthy and same thing with Zadarius Smith because we need all the guys we can get, And then the Ravens beat the Broncos. I lost that prediction as well. And then the Buccaneers beat the Patriots. Thank God I picked the Buccaneers to win this game because, Jesus Christ, I cannot be 7-9 with my predictions. But the Buccaneers did look sloppy as shit. I will say that right now. The Buccaneers, they are not, like I said, they're not a regular season team, but during the playoffs, they're going to make a playoff run and probably go to the Super Bowl and probably win the Super Bowl. That's how the Buccaneers roll. That's how Tom Brady rolls. As for the Patriots, you guys actually played well. Mac Jones, you guys played well. And honestly, I don't think you guys are going to make the playoffs this year. But you guys have a very good chance to be in that hunt. And then the Monday Night Football game. I mean, I don't understand how you can be in an indoor stadium and you still get a thunder delay. But the Raiders disappoint me again. I had Derek Carr on my fantasy team. I started him over Justin Herbert. I could have started Justin Herbert, but I didn't. And the Chargers win 28-14. Good win for the Chargers. I think they're the best team in the AFC West right now. We'll see what changes. And as for the Raiders, they need just better fucking execution. Famous words from Johnny Gruden. Hunter Renfrow is putting that team on his back right now. Now let me stop. But I went 8-8 this week. Stick around for my predictions video coming soon. I think this was a pretty good week of football, but yeah, that's gonna do it. If anything, next week should definitely be better than this week. So yeah, stick around. Thank you for watching, and peace out.